Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave. And as you know, it's Friday. You got a review on
God.
Friday. What?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Never again. Never again.
It's fantastic. Would it help if you knew that I was all about that bass? Yeah.
No, it's gonna. You know what? It is gonna help me. It's gonna make killing myself that much easier.
Yes. You know what? I love that music because it is like the cure-all for fun. You don't need a lobotomy. That music will take care of it. It'll take care of it. Absolutely take care of it. Joining me, as always, my tag team partner, my good buddy. Did I call you a bunny? I think I just called you a bunny. My good.
I didn't pick up on it. I thought I heard buddy. I don't know.
My good buddy. I will enunciate.
My ears are big enough. I guess I could be a bunny. But
You could be a bunny. My good buddy, the human Adonis himself, the mound of muscle that has no comparisons, the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Huffman. What's going on, pal?
a little upset hearing you sing those two absolute pieces of shit.
Yeah, for the second time.
Yeah.
Because once again, I'm an idiot, and we did about 5 minutes of absolute gold, and I didn't have my microphone on. Which this happens to me quite often because I am stupid, and Jeff had to suffer through stupid. Yeah, that's right. I am stupid. I'm stabbing you with stupid. So
yeah, that's okay though.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. Why is it okay? Because it is Smackdown review time yet again, and pretty good
enjoyable
review.
Smack.
Yeah,
very enjoyable.
Yeah, it was. It was a pretty damn good Smackdown. I mean, it was
not really any complaints about it. I know you got one though.
Yeah, I do because you've already heard it, and it's phenomenal. And now the effect is lost, but it's okay. There was a lot of good stuff that happened on SmackDown. We'll talk about it as we come to it. But I did want to start with one thing because it's something so egregious. It's so dumb. I defend Roman Reigns at some points. I also talk about how he's not ready at others. You know, I'm pretty fair when it comes to Roman Reigns. I've also given him much praise for his improved in-ring work as of late.
And his mic work is starting to build.
It is
a little bit.
It is.
And the overall promo he did on SmackDown was okay.
It was. I thought it was not that bad. They let him speak for a long time. He seems a lot more comfortable, and that's the most important thing. If you can get comfortable behind the mic, you'll be fine. Eventually, the material will come.
I think Renee Young's hair gets shorter every time I fucking see her.
Yeah, I wonder if her bush gets shorter too. I wonder if she trims that thing. I'd do fucking lawnscaping on that fucking thing. I would trim that shit for her with fucking tweezers. Not tweezers because that would hurt.
Yeah, you're gonna. You have to go through Dean Ambrose to do that.
Well, I understand they're just fuck buddies anyway. He wouldn't care.
Yeah, that's true. He's fucking out there anyway. So
yeah, he is. He's crazy. He might want me to get involved, like with both of them. I'd do it. Fuck it. I mean, I wouldn't let him drill me in the ass or anything, but I'd let him watch. I'm a nice guy. If it was Roman Reigns, that's a completely different story. Because, I'd let that guy canoe me, no fucking question. He could hollow me out and wear me as a fucking bodysuit if he wanted. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god! I creeped myself out.
Dave just came out of the closet.
Jeff, I just creeped myself out. I actually just creeped myself out. I've never done that before. I just made myself uncomfortable being me. I just made myself want to walk out of the own room and leave myself in this room. I don't even know how that's possible. Ooh, I took it to a new level there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Back to Roman Reigns' promo. He says something so goddamn dumb in this promo, and it's unforgivable. I don't know who wrote it. It sounds like something his retarded ass came up with it on his own, though. It really does. So he's going on about the Big Show. He's like, the Big Show this, the Big Show that. The Big Show always wants to remind us that he's a giant. I'm a giant. I'm a giant. Like, we don't know that you're a giant. You know who didn't have to tell us he was a giant? Andre the Giant. Yeah, that's because it's in his fucking name. His name is Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant. It's in his fucking name. In his name, Jeff. It's in his fucking name. It was a reminder every single day. Fucking came down to the ring. Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant. And Roman Reigns is wrong anyway. Because in a very famous interview, when Andre was still very good guy-ish and friends with Hulk Hogan, he did an interview, I want to say on one of those Vince McMahon talk shows from the 80s. And Vince or someone else was asking him why, even though he was undefeated for like 10, 12 years, why has he not had a title shot? And he famously says, I don't need to be champion. I'm already a giant. So Roman Reigns was wrong anyway. But this is fucking stupid. I mean, this is just dumb. This is a dumb thing to say. His name is Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant.
He could have used Great Khali, because Great Khali was so retarded that he couldn't even say the word giant. So that would have been okay. He could have said Giant Gonzalez. No, Giant Gonzalez. That doesn't work. Again, has the word giant in it. I'm just as stupid as Roman Reigns, apparently. Oh, my God. Is this a nothing thing? Is this no big deal, little deal, big deal? What do you think?
It's just fucking stupid. Someone having their head up their ass, whether it's Reigns or whoever wrote it.
Is this another reason to doubt Reigns, though? Is this another reason to take another notch out of him for losing or for not winning the Royal Rumble? Is this another reason to keep him out of the title picture, or is this something that is just I'm basically focusing on because I'm a giant tard?
Not really. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I think it's just an instance of stupidity.
Yeah, it's funny though.
It's pretty funny.
You know who didn't have to remind everyone he was a giant? Andre the Giant. Well, no fucking shit, Roman. God, you're so lucky you're good looking. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's start at the beginning, shall we?
All right.
Kicks off, we got the announce team once again of Byron Saxton, who is absolutely horrible. For second week in a row, he brought nothing to this broadcast.
Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, and dog shit.
Yeah, Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, and the worst human being in the world. The funny thing is, I like Byron Saxton when he's just doing
commentary. That is.
Yeah. When he's doing in-ring work, like interviews, he's great.
Yeah, that stuff's fine.
Yeah, turn him into Mean Gene Okerlund. Just keep him off the fucking announce booth because he's terrible. Give Corey Graves a shot. Give Renee a shot. Just do something else. So anyway, those are the three douches calling the action, or talking about shit while action's going on, really, because that's really what they did. Daniel Bryan kicks off the show, comes out, talks, gives just another typical Daniel Bryan promo that I slept through because he puts me to sleep. He says the same thing all the time.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Same thing over and over.
Yeah, same inflections in his voice every time. Nothing's ever different. Daniel Bryan is
broke my neck. I was a vegetable.
Yeah.
Told me I may not wrestle again.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Time. That's great. He's back. And then he goes and introduces the three guys who were fired but are brought back. The Ryback. The
Ryback.
Yeah.
I think he only said that once or twice.
Yeah, but Michael Cole made sure to call him the Ryback. So, Dolph Ziggler and Eric Rowan back on the roster. They all talk. Rowan said a few weird things. It was kind of cool.
Weird shit.
Weird shit. Yeah. I was a puppet. Now I'm no longer a puppet. Okay, great.
Ray Wyatt had his hand in my asshole.
Yeah, basically. I was Pinocchio. That was American.
No, that's the Patriots. Patriots are Pinocchio.
Because they're liars. Because they're fucking liars.
We've known that for 15 fucking years, though.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from how good the Patriots are, by the way.
No, I'm not either.
Because
I'm not either.
Probably their underhanded tactics and the things that they've done to bend the rules over the last 15 years is probably maybe...
It's the fact that they're dumb enough to get caught and they deny it.
They maybe have added maybe 5 wins to their impressive fucking thing. It's negligible. And they would have beat the shit out of the Colts anyway. But, yeah, that's reality. Is they get caught. Other teams do the same things, but they don't get caught. Pay off your people properly. Because in a year, when some fucking lowly goddamn ball boy comes out and says, Tom Brady paid me $500K to alter the fucking balls.
Fuck, I'd take that.
Right?
I'd fucking do that.
Jesus.
In a second.
It's insanity. It's insanity. So the Authority comes out and interrupts this little love fest. Well, minus Stephanie.
I did like listening to Ryback, and I thought Ziggler was really good.
Yeah, Ziggler was good. Let's talk about that for a second. I'm sorry that I kind of skipped over it.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Ryback Ryback is saying good stuff right now. I like what Ryback's doing. He's interesting. Ziggler was great. Great. He gave a real passionate promo. It was probably his best promo he's done in ring. He's given some good ones backstage, but this was a great in ring promo. And
yes, it was.
Let's talk about the shot heard around the world, shall we? Because he took a very, very, very obvious dig at CM Punk. I mean, there's no other way to slice it. What's the line? I'd rather be here than sitting on my couch complaining on a podcast.
Yeah, and
Something
then
to that effect?
Punk. Yeah, that's what it was. And then CM Punk tweeted what he tweet? Wasted arrows or something.
Wasted arrows. The perfect response yet again. I will give him credit. That is a good response. Wasted arrows. Did not address it any farther than that because he knew that everyone would know what it meant, and we do. So there's no question about that. What do you think of that? Is that a cheap shot by Dolph Ziggler? What was the point of it?
I don't know if it was by WWE, if they wrote it in, or if that was Ziggler on his own.
That's a good question. I wouldn't think WWE would write that one in. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I know they're not above taking shots at people, but considering that his wife still works there, and Vince has said on television that he wants to get back together was his term.
He did get back with Stone Cold.
Yeah, he got back together with Stone Cold. He feels he will get back together with JR, and he will get back together with CM Punk at some point. So I wouldn't think that this came from him, but you never know. Maybe Ziggler, who has been kind of known to go into business for himself at times, it's one of the reasons why he gets so much heat on him constantly. Not the smartest man in the world.
No.
I mean, he's talented, but he's not the smartest man in the world. He does some stupid shit. And this could be another case of that. I have no idea. It's not smart if he did go into business for himself, and that was one of his own lines. Kind of a stupid time to do it. Royal Rumble and WrestleMania season? Yeah. I mean...
Didn't WWE quote it and tweet it also?
You know what? I think you might be right. So
I'll check it real quick.
Maybe they liked it. Maybe they loved it. Maybe they wrote it. Who the fuck
Obviously
knows?
They did if they quoted it.
Yeah.
Tweeted it. I'll check.
That's awesome. If I didn't know they did that. If they did that, that's awesome. Good work. Good work, Jeff.
Yeah, I try.
That was good work. I like that. While you're looking that up, I'll go ahead and carry on a little bit here. The Authority state that to get into the Royal Rumble, Jesus, fuck. Ziggler will have to take on Bad News Barrett. Ryback will have to take on Rusev. And Rowan will have to take on Luke Harper. And those matches are also taking place with the Daniel Bryan-Kane match for Daniel Bryan to get into the Royal Rumble. So they've set up a really nice card for the show. I was really excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And the first match started immediately. Ziggler versus Barrett, non-title match, but it's for Ziggler's spot in the Rumble. After a decent match, not a 5-star match, but a decent match between these guys. They work well together. Ziggler gets the one with a zigzag, and which I hate that name, by the way.
Yeah.
Gets the one with the zigzag, and he earns a spot in the Royal Rumble. While we're talking about Barrett, I got to bring up the fact that I am disappointed with how WWE has essentially ruined Bad News Barrett's fucking, his pop.
Yeah.
Did you notice this too?
Oh, yeah.
When they turned him ultra heel, I get him, if they just would have had him win the belt off of Ziggler, that was fine. But he cuts this really fucking disjointed, weird anti-fan promo, and now he's not getting those pops that he was getting. Now he's back to where he was before the Bad News Barrett thing started in no man's land. This was stupid by the WWE. This was a big mistake, I think. Wasted everything that Barrett's been doing. What do you think about this?
It's a fucking shame because I love Barrett.
Yeah.
I love Barrett.
I do too.
And he made his first appearance on WWE at Survivor Series.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Scott Trade Center went nuts when his music hit. And he, what's that?
No,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say he cut some promo saying there's gonna be bad news for the Authority or something like that. I don't know. It was good. I don't really remember what he said, but
it just makes no sense. I mean, why kill this man's fucking and then having him lose?
He was great where he was, and then he fucking loses to Sin Cara.
He loses to Sin Cara, which I didn't mind too much because the two matches that he had with Sin Cara were actually pretty damn entertaining. But it's not going anywhere. So the loss really does mean nothing at this point because the feud doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't really build Sin Cara because everyone's forgotten about those matches now. They're not going to continue their feud because Ziggler's back in the picture. And the first thing he does is fucking lose cleanly to Dolph Ziggler on SmackDown. What the fuck are they thinking? They could have done the same thing they do later on, but they don't. They give him a clean loss, and they go right back to Barry and Barrett. This is just, it's constant, stupid shit by the WWE. I don't understand this. I don't get it. Maybe there's a payoff that we're not seeing. I don't know.
I have no idea where they could go with Barrett.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I don't know. They know more than we do. That's why we don't. That's why we don't work there.
Yeah,
so
we don't own a company. Fuck. But I mean, it's just weird. It's just very bizarre because Barrett is a star. They could use this Ziggler-Barrett feud to elevate both of these guys. Ziggler doing his thing, and Barrett can continue being Bad News Barrett. There's no reason for him to become an Authority fucking shill. There was no reason for that. So
you had Cesaro. You had Cesaro for that, and now they threw him with that thief Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, they should have learned the lesson because it didn't work when they did it with Cesaro.
No,
this is just fucking stupid. God,
I mean,
it, man, makes my head
fine.
hurt.
It's the Authority's fine the way it is.
Yeah, absolutely. You wanted to give Barrett the title, that was fine, but he did not have to basically get down on his knees and suck dick. Didn't need to do it, and he did, and now the fans can give a shit less. And when was the last time we even heard, I'm afraid I've got some bad news? It's been a few weeks.
Since his first night back on Raw, maybe?
So, I mean, is he just Wade Barrett again? I mean, is he even Bad News Barrett anymore? I have no fucking idea.
I don't know.
No fucking idea. This is... You guys watching, you let me know what you think of Bad News Barrett. I want to know what you think specifically about this subject. Comment below. I want to know what you think about this specific instance, okay? Because this one is baffling me. You tell me what we're missing here. After that, Renee Young does the fucking Andre the Giant interview with that fucking numbskull Roman Reigns. We already touched on that, so we're done with that. But I will again give Roman a little bit of credit because he does look like he's getting very comfortable behind the mic. After that, Ryback takes on Rusev. And, I got to say, I was not expecting them to have a good match because this is actually the first time we've seen a full match out of these two.
Yeah.
Usually it gets shortened, and it's just this was actually a pretty lengthy match. A lot of big moves. What did you think of it? I liked it.
I thought it was a pretty good match.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
They both looked winded to me, though. Did you get that sense?
Yeah,
too?
when Ryback was going for the clothesline the first time, he was huffing and puffing.
Yeah, they looked like they were both kind of sucking wind there. And Ryback.
Now, in Ryback's defense, I mean, I know he's a chiseled god, but he's also carrying around a 350-pound guy.
Yeah.
And he did it. He was picking him up multiple times and throwing him multiple times.
And him being 3 bills himself, I mean, fuck.
Yeah, a very lean 3 bills.
Very lean 3 bills, but that's a compact 3 bills right there. But he's every pound of it, and it's. I give him a lot of credit. I mean, he didn't let it affect the quality of the match because I felt it was a
it was good.
Match.
It was good.
Ending basically what we were expecting to see. I
was expecting a DQ, but
DQ countout, same thing. At least it was a little bit of a different countout. They didn't have Rusev just run away. It was kind of a smarter countout.
Had Ryback beat him down just enough to where he could run back in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I'm
okay with that one. That one's not bad. It showed a little bit of intelligence out of Ryback. It was a different type of countout. I enjoyed that one. So he's in the Rumble. So two
It
out
could
of
keep
three
their
guys
feud
so far.
It could keep their feud going past the Rumble.
Exactly. It doesn't hurt the feud at all. I like that. Next up, Brie Bella defeated Naomi in a very short, uneventful match, and the most important thing that came out of it was a very awkward but very funny commentary by Paige and Natalya. It's like they had no idea what they were going to say when they came out there.
No, not at all, no clue whatsoever.
No clue.
But it's okay because when Paige talks, I listen. So
yeah, I would fucking let her shit in my mouth like she was a fucking ice cream machine. I would. It's chocolate today.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I'd let her swirl it right in my fucking mouth hole, Jeff. I swear.
Oh
to
my
God.
god!
Just all over me. Swirl.
So is this before or after Roman Reigns apologized you?
At the same time, really. I'll lay on top of Roman while she's shitting on my face. That's fucking Saturday night right there.
That's very vivid.
Isn't it? I have a really good imagination.
You have a creative imagination.
I'm gifted.
I mean, I was just gonna, say what Paige did to Natalya, and when she licked Natalya, I'd let Paige lick my face, but
yeah. See, now that doesn't work because I already went to a place where no one else wanted to go. I boldly went where Huffman has never been before.
Yeah, you broke the scale on that one.
Yeah.
On the weird factor, but that's okay.
We all gotta have our talents, man. We all gotta have our skills.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I did like the finish to the match.
Yeah, the finish was okay.
Where Brie caught her leg and quickly went into the face buster.
At least she looked a little healthier this week. Brie didn't look like she was gonna fucking snap in half.
Yeah, she looked like she ate a piece of bread.
Yeah. It looks like Brian fucking fed her something besides lies. Ooh. I don't even know why I said that, but it just sounded good. I have no idea. Okay, so after that match, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan in a match that I was really excited about. I'm like, these two monsters, and then they delivered the worst match of the night, in my opinion. It was worse than the Divas match. I didn't like it. Maybe I'm being too hard on it.
It was okay. It was okay. It was actually better than what I expected it would be.
See, I'm really hard on it.
It was okay.
I felt they booked. I do not understand why they did not give the win to Rowan here.
It makes no fucking sense.
None, especially since Rowan came out at the end and fucking helped the rest of the. It made no sense.
Right, you had Rusev losing a count out.
Yeah.
Have Harper lose in a disqualification and have him beat down Rowan after the match. I'd have been.
Or have Rowan fucking win clean. Have him win clean and then Harper beat him down. There was Harper losing to Rowan there would not have hurt Harper whatsoever.
No.
Not in the least. In fact, it would have helped the feud.
Sense.
They got nothing to do with either of these guys. They got no plans for Harper or Rowan. So why not build a long-lasting feud?
Maybe Rowan comes in the Royal Rumble and eliminates Harper. I don't.
I don't even like that. I don't even like that. And the way they have him lose it too, he misses a fucking splash. Like, why is it? He's supposed to be a genius. Why is this big retard going up on the fucking top rope?
You could have had Rowan go for another roundhouse kick. Harper ducks it and clotheslines him.
Sure. I do like those clotheslines that Harper hits, though.
Those are beautiful.
Nasty. They are JBL-esque, man.
We know JBL jizzes all over himself every time he sees it.
He does. That he does.
JBL's clothesline on Monday looked beautiful.
It did.
He had a fun time doing that.
Hell yeah, he did. I knew from the second he started bearing the Ascension on commentary that was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen this early, but now when they beat Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, when they beat the New Age Outlaws, JBL is going to start giving them respect. JBL is going to become a really big supporter of these guys. I could see it coming. And I thought it was a great spot. I really liked that spot on Monday a lot. Something interesting I keep hearing now that we're talking about the Ascension real quick, and they were really not on the show. They did show up at the end, but they weren't on the show. Rumor is getting bigger and bigger. It's almost like a confirmed thing at this point that the Dudleys will be in the Royal Rumble. They will be making their reappearance.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
And
Beautiful.
if that's the case, aren't they the next logical team for the Ascension after Road
Mm-hmm.
Dogg? Maybe they don't even show up in the Rumble match. Maybe the Ascension beat the shit out of New Age Outlaws, and then they get on the mic and start saying, "Is that it? You legends? That's what you got?" And then that'd be bad.
People are gonna lose their shit.
Lose their goddamn minds. It'd be awesome.
Oh my! I mean, just from watching the Dudleys on the ladder match DVD that I got.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That would be.
People,
you want to talk
people are gonna
about
lose their
elevating
shit.
the Ascension? You want to talk about getting them onto a fucking proper level?
Oh my, yes.
Woo! And this would be
that'll
perfect
help,
for the Dudleys.
and that'll help whoever the Ascension faces after that, whether it's the Usos or anybody.
Good segue, because that's exactly who we're going to talk about next. They do a backstage segment, and it's actually one of my favorite parts of the entire show. The Miz and Damian Sandow walking backstage. Sandow gives Miz his drink, his coffee. The Miz is a dick to him, calling him out for what he did on Monday. Sandow's like, well, the fans...
They're not cheering you, they're cheering me,
yeah,
okay.
that whole thing. And then the Usos come in and talk to Sandow and be like, look, man, don't you want to be a star? I mean, why you want to be this? You're just going to, if he gets eliminated, you're just going to jump over the top rope? Come on, man.
I mean, he did already do that, but...
Yeah. And I don't think, I think...
I lost my mind when he did that, but...
It was too funny. But not in a Rumble. I don't want to see, not in the Rumble.
No.
I think he will
pretty safe bet Mizdow eliminates Miz.
Yes,
Sandow
I think it's pretty safe. Yeah. Damian Sandow. And then I can see him eliminating him and then looking over the top rope and saying, "You're welcome." Totally.
That would be great.
That would be great. Main event. This was actually it felt like a really compact show. It felt like the show went really quickly, and that's a good thing.
It really did.
That's a good thing, though. That's what you want.
Yeah.
You don't want to feel like you're sitting there for 5 hours, and so this was a good thing. Kane and Daniel Bryan, no disqualifications. I was expecting a lot more out of this match. I got to be honest.
I was too. It was okay, but I expected a lot more.
This is my now. I gave Bryan and Kane praise last week. This week, I'm gonna kind of smack on Kane a little bit because he did not look like the same guy that he was last week. He looked maybe he just had a stiff day. He was not moving well. I don't know, but the moves with Bryan didn't look good, and this is my concern with Bryan working with the bigger guy. It just did not look like he was getting any impact onto Kane. Another match, another very wary performance from Daniel Bryan. I mean, like, his moves do not have that same oomph that they had before the surgery. Did you notice this too?
I noticed it too. I mean, maybe they're doing it just to kind of ease him back, until WrestleMania.
I don't know. No, he's definitely
just to kind of get his feet wet again.
Maybe, but he is definitely protecting himself when he's doing some of his spots.
Yeah, and rightfully so. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, in this match, at least this match, when he was going from ring post to ring post and giving those drop kicks, to J&J Security, they did not look good. And maybe it was because he was doing it to smaller guys. I don't know. But it really looked like he was like almost grabbing the rope before he made contact to make sure that he rolled off. Now, I'm all for him protecting himself.
I'm actually okay with that, because that's actually the way you're supposed to fall anyway.
Yeah, I know, but the move does not look right anymore, though. It doesn't look the same.
I think he can still play with that and just roll through the drop kick.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not saying drop the move. I think that it needs to be tweaked and it needs to find a better way to
find a way to hit the drop kick, roll through it without grabbing the rope.
Yeah, or land on the rope and roll off the rope, whatever you got to do.
Which I think he can definitely do.
Sure, I'm hoping that these are not signs of a bigger problem.
No, I think he's just easing himself back.
There's
at
always
this point.
that possibility, though, that maybe he came back
definitely.
Too early.
I'm not discounting that at all.
It'll be interesting to see what they do.
I think he's just easing himself back to see what he can and can't do at this point.
Yeah, you could be right. It's very possible. So after a lot of interference by J&J Security, Bryan cleans house and ends up getting out of a choke slam, and he hits the goat knees for the victory. I still don't know what the hell they named that move. No fucking idea.
Running knee.
There is
Running
just a
knee. They
running
say
knee?
it's running knee.
Oh, okay, stupid. And call it the battering ram or something. I don't know. Something to play off his
Okay,
goat
actually.
persona. I don't know.
I like that. Battering ram. That's not bad.
So he gets his spot in the Rumble, and then Big Show comes out and attacks Bryan.
Hell breaks loose like every other year.
Yep.
People start throwing shit to hype up the Rumble.
We got a preview of the Rumble, and everybody comes to the ring. I found it interesting that you got to look for things that are telltale signs. The two guys who got entrance music, though, was Dean Ambrose and then Roman Reigns. Nobody else. What does that mean?
Who's your final four?
Yeah, I definitely Final Four. I think it's going to be Bryan. It could It could be an all-face Final Four. Bryan, Ambrose, Reigns, and Ziggler.
It could be that.
Could be Wyatt too.
Wyatt too. Big Show could be there close to the end.
I think this is going to be a short Rumble for the Big Show.
Really?
Yeah, I think I just have this weird feeling that Big Show's going to start early. I think this could be one of those Royal Rumbles which we don't always get, where the ring starts filling up with wrestlers early. Usually it doesn't start filling up with a good amount of guys till midway through. They usually like to do early spots. I have a feeling that they're going to do something a little bit different this year. We're going to have a filling up early. Big Show might come in 4th or 5th, something like that.
Yeah.
And then he gets eliminated. Now, they could also go the other way with this and have all the Authority members who are in the Royal Rumble later on in the Rumble, because that's the perks of being Authority. I don't know. But
so I'm going to ask you a question. Who's the number 1 and number 30?
Number 1 is going to be Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
I'm fairly confident on that. Number 30. Number 30 could be Dean Ambrose because of that spot they did on SmackDown where he took Fandango's
that was great.
number.
That was funny.
That was great.
That was funny. Him just sitting there with the ball, just sitting there with like this. That was fucking great.
That was great. Him taking that number was awesome. So
could be Reigns, but I don't think it'll be Reigns. I think he'll be in the 20s.
No, I think Reigns is going to be early. Reigns could be in the top 5 because they want him to have another big Rumble. I think they need,
okay, very true, because he's got the record for,
At the very least, they're going to want the emphasis to be on Reigns, even if he doesn't win, because they want to keep him strong. So look for him to match or break his own record from last year.
I think Kane will be towards the end.
I think Kane will be towards the end, and I also I'm going to go here's my bold prediction. Kane will get 0 eliminations.
I think Michaels is going to keep the record.
Michaels
for
is going
another
to
year.
keep the record. I think forever. I don't think they're going to ever let anybody. Maybe Reigns. Maybe they'll give that to Reigns eventually. But at least for this year, I have a feeling Michaels will keep the record, and the Big Red Machine will get 0 eliminations. 30. Another spot for 30. It could be a guy like RVD. I think that's a possibility. We haven't seen him back in a while. He's a name, always gets a reaction.
Orton.
Or could be Orton. Very, very, very likely.
I actually, watched a video, one of Cronin's videos this morning. Mm-hmm. And, he brought that up. Why they kept Orton off TV?
Well, I know he got hurt again. And he did get hurt, and he did have to have another minor surgery. But he should be back. He should be ready by now. There's also a possibility that Orton does not show up in the Rumble at all. There's a very good possibility that Orton only shows up in the main event to cost Rollins the title, so he doesn't win the title, to continue to start their feud back up again going into WrestleMania, because
you got so many ways you could go with this title match. I think it's got to be at least a triple threat or fatal 4-way.
It's gonna be crazy, but this main event is gonna be absolute insane because this
so many possibilities.
It could be the most interfered with match of all time. I mean, each guy in this match has someone that can interfere with them. In some cases, multiple people who can interfere. Seth Rollins, it makes complete sense for either fucking Randy Orton or Dean Ambrose to interfere with him to set up a feud if he does not win the title during this match or after. John Cena, all we've heard is Rusev, Rusev, Rusev for Cena. That's all we keep hearing. So it makes
Not the way that's if it's Cena and Rusev at WrestleMania.
yeah.
This is what I see. I don't see Rusev coming in and interfering in this match. I think Rusev and Ryback's shit is, that's going to go to what's the next pay-per-view, Fastlane or something.
Whatever, yeah.
I think Ryback would take the U.S. title from Rusev at that pay-per-view. And when Cena loses I think Cena's going to win the title, and then Rollins is going to cash in and beat him. Cena gets his rematch at Fastlane. Okay?
Ooh.
And Rusev costs Cena the match at Fastlane. And that's how their shit starts.
The only problem I have with that, the only issue I have is if they take the title off Rusev, it means his undefeated streak, the only thing that Cena could take from this guy would no longer be on the table.
Make a stipulation. Okay, you can make a stipulation.
Yeah, he can
make a stipulation where Rusev loses by count out or disqualification. He loses the title.
They could do that because
that way he's still got the set up. That way he's still got the undefeated shit.
Yeah, it would be really easy to set up too. You just you have 2 matches before that next pay-per-view and have Rusev get himself intentionally disqualified and walk out.
And you can maybe give Lana and Rusev a reason to talk about that. Say your pathetic U.S. title means nothing.
Yeah.
I sounded like
you sounded a little British or Australian.
Little British or Australian. I don't know what I don't know. I wasn't really trying.
I like your setup, sir. I do like your setup. That's a great setup. I think that's a very, very likely. I'm with you on the possibility of Rollins winning this title. But remember, this only goes if The Undertaker gets involved. If The Undertaker does not get involved, there's absolutely no reason to have Lesnar drop the belt.
Right.
Because if he's not going to take on The Undertaker at Mania,
And then you could have Rollins cash in at WrestleMania.
You could do that. You could wait. But I like this way better. I like setting up Mania right now. You
got so many good possibilities.
Very good possibilities. I like Undertaker costing Brock. You have that match set up. Brock doesn't have to be on TV all the time to promote it. Rollins is the champion. You have so many opportunities of what you can do at Mania with him. I mean, literally 5 or 6 different guys would work great with Rollins. And even if you wanted to go with Lesnar and Rollins, people want to see that now.
Lesnar's not really a face or heel anyway. He just goes in and kills people.
Especially after maybe before this thing he did on Monday, he was more of a heel than anything because he was standing on stage with the Authority. But now this fix this or fight ultimatum that he gave Triple H and then destroying the Authority at the end of Raw, yeah, he's definitely a tweener at worst, face at best.
And I think that works the best for him.
I agree. At least for the rest of his run.
Have him go in and kill people.
Yeah, I agree. And maybe have sex with their corpses afterwards. Because he's Brock Lesnar. He'll do what he wants.
That's true.
I mean, fucking make him, hang him upside down and skin him.
You don't question.
I'm the beast and the best. Fucking love me some Brock Lesnar. When he's actually Brock Lesnar. Oi.
Yeah.
So what do you give this SmackDown, my friend?
I'm going to give the SmackDown, let's see. I will go 7.5.
That's exactly what I was going to say. 7.5. I think that's a very, very good rating. I think it's fair. It was very, very solid. It wasn't spectacular. It didn't need to be. It was a very good SmackDown.
It was entertaining.
It was very entertaining. I agree. Good matches, good work, storyline development, furthering of storylines. This SmackDown, the one thing that I can say throughout the entire show, it had purpose. Everything that happened, except maybe for Rowan and Harper, had purpose. Everything. It was really, really well done. Good booking. Good job, WWE. Fuck.
Your clusterfuck of stupidity, you have created something that could potentially be phenomenal.
Yes. How excited are you for Royal Rumble?
I'm
pretty damn.
He said so much shit down.
So much. I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous because I am so hyped up. There's a big chance for disappointment. We might all have egg on our face. A little scared. I don't know what to do. Quick story I want to talk about, and before I let you go get up out of here. A lot of people seem to be making a big deal over Triple H on Raw breaking character. This is what happened. A little kid was in the front row.
I saw.
Well, I'm not talking.
Yeah, you got to explain to the people. I apologize. I apologize.
I mean, it's not just you and me. There's a camera here too, buddy. You have
sorry,
one in your room.
I gotta pee really bad. I can't think.
Okay, I'll talk quickly.
You're fine. You're fine.
This little kid is crying in the front row because Cena's getting the ever-loving fuck kicked out of him. And Triple H looks over and sees him. And there's pictures of all of this, and it's absolutely brilliant. It looks like it really touched him. It got to him. So Triple H, on television, you really couldn't see it. And I think that was kind of the point. Triple H was making sure he wasn't seen. Goes over to the kid, embraces him, puts his head next to his ear, and basically tells him everything's going to be okay. He's not hurt. Don't worry. Cena's awesome. Whatever. Told him whatever he needed to hear to make this little kid feel better.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I like it. I'm okay with it.
And not only that, they make sure they hook him up with all kinds of fucking sweet, sweet John Cena teal blue fucking shit.
Well, that kind of...
He's a Cena kid. And then they bring him backstage, which I thought was
you know what?
awesome.
I was kind of bashing, giving him the merchandise at first, but he's sitting in the front fucking row. Why the fuck not?
This is, check it out, man. This is the brilliance of Triple H. Because do you know what he just did? He just created a wrestling fan for life. He gave this kid a moment that he is going to remember until the day he fucking dies.
Yep.
This kid is going to bring friends into the wrestling industry. He is going to bring his children, his family. This is a guarantee.
He just created such a great image for the company.
Absolutely. And people could say, oh, this is why Triple H sucks because he's soft. It's PG. No, the guy's a fucking father. He's a father of multiple kids. He saw something that obviously upset him, and now I'm getting a phone call, and I told my daughter not to fucking call. Alicia, I told you just to text me. I'm doing a show. What's up? Yes, that's fine, but I told you to text me. Hold on. Wait a second. Go ahead. Apologize. Apologize to everybody for ruining the show.
Huh?
Apologize to everybody for ruining my show.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
It's okay, Alicia. I work with kids.
Now tell everybody that you're a poop face.
What?
Now tell everybody that you're a poop face.
I'm a friend of my friend here.
All right, go with Laza. I'll see you in a little bit. I love you.
Oh man.
Bye. Love you.
That's awesome.
I had to turn that into something. Shit.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, if that's the worst thing kids do from what I've seen in the past couple of years, I'm completely okay with that.
No, Jeff, get a vasectomy. Go get a vasectomy. Trust me. Get a vasectomy.
I want to remind you that I work with 40 little fucking assholes every single day. I should say that. I shouldn't say that. They're not all bad. They're not all bad. It's a select few.
Dude, I am clipping that, and that is going to be the new catchphrase of Jeff Huffman. 40 fucking assholes. I work with 40 little fucking assholes. That's great. You're gonna put that on your resume. I'm resume building.
I'm gonna get fired. That's great.
Other than that, it was a really good show. I was really happy with it.
Oh, that's great.
The Triple H thing wasn't so bad. People need to stop overreacting on shit like that. He didn't break kayfabe.
I'm not gonna be the Patriots here. I'm not fucking lying. So
what's that? Oh yeah, right.
I'm not gonna be Brady and Belichick. I'm not gonna deny it.
Oh yeah, but what you need to do is hold a press conference where I throw you under the bus, and then you throw somebody who wrote that for you under the bus, because that's what they did. Right. They just passed the buck. That's what they did. So It's what you can do. I'm here. Life lessons by Patriots.
I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna dig a deeper hole for myself.
Right. I'll tell you this much too. We're drawing the ire of Joe Cronin. There's no question. He already wants to fucking monkey rape you because of things that you've said about the Patriots in the past.
Hey, I completely hate the Patriots, but I fucking respect them for what they do.
Sure,
I can't deny they have been the best team in the league for the past 15 fucking years.
No question. But
I'm not taking that away from them. I just like to bash them because one, I'm still butthurt about the 0-1 Super Bowl because it's my team, and that's when the Rams franchise turned for the worse because the ownership and the management refused to make fucking changes.
Sure. Look, the reality is no matter how great they are, they're either cheaters or they're just really fucking stupid to keep putting themselves in a position to look like cheaters. One of the two things are true.
Pretty much everybody else hates the Patriots.
Yeah.
Okay, but, I can relate because I'm a Cardinals fan.
Sure.
Everybody else hates the fucking Cardinals.
Yes, I do too.
Good.
As much as I like you, it kind of makes me sick that I work with you.
You're a Cubs fan, though.
And you wear a red shirt. Look at you. You just flaunted my face. You're wearing a red fucking shirt. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, Jeff.
Let's see this here. This is a little replica ring from '06.
See, I'm going to fucking rape your goddamn nostrils. I'm going to fucking stretch out your nose so much that if you ever decide to do cocaine, you're going to have to use a goddamn bucket to snort. Okay?
This is from Cooperstown. I got a bunch of Cardinals Hall of Fame.
I'm going to kill you.
Replica plaques. What do I? Well,
speaking of cheaters, McGuire. Yeah, why don't you go fucking kneel to the
Sosa,
shrine of McGuire?
Sosa's
never been caught. He only with a corked bat.
Yep, still cheating.
Fine, we're both fucking cheaters, but at least we haven't won
McGuire fucking admitted it.
Kind of. Oh no, he did. He did finally admit it. You're right. He did.
Did admit it.
And Sosa somewhere right now still not being able to speak English. So.
Let's see what else we got here. This is one of my favorites. This would be a ticket to the World Series.
Do you have any idea how fired you are? I really hope that you're enjoying your final show here. I hope that it was a good one. Take this memory with you.
Hey,
always.
If it makes you feel better, I don't have any Blues championship stuff.
That's okay. Hockey, you really can't fuck with me too much. 'Cause I got them Hawks, baby.
Yeah.
And you don't have a basketball team, so.
Yeah, well, I could give a baker's fuck. I couldn't give a baker's fuck less about that. Fuck basketball.
All right, well, I'm going to let you go pee. So, do you got anything?
Eat too.
Go ahead and plug your awesome fucking rage show.
Yeah, if you want to see my awesome fucking rage shit, go to YouTube, search Grand Slam 87. I put a bunch of video game shit up and talk about a bunch of random shit. Play any games, whether it's MLB, actually not Call of Duty right now because I'm pissed the fuck off at that franchise.
It's broken.
It's very broken. I actually made a video about that 2 days ago.
Great video on it.
Yeah, appreciate that.
It was great. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, so I'm currently playing Battlefield right now. That's my first-person shooter right now. So if you want to play that with me, my PlayStation ID is Grand Slam 87 as well. And Grand Slam 87 also happens to be my Twitter. And as Dave likes to, give me, I don't know, what did you call me at the beginning of the show? You gave me like...
The Human Adonis?
Yeah, like 45 different fucking names.
Yeah.
You're like WWE.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's okay. You're never going to have to hear him again because you're fired, so it's all right.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's true. So, if you want to be the, I guess, God, as you call me, or something.
Human Adonis. The Adonis.
Human Adonis. If you'd like to be a so-called Human Adonis, I can definitely help you out with that. Don't hesitate to hit me up on Twitter. I'll definitely respond to you.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And he's got a lot more time because, as I said, he's fired. So he can play a lot more video games because he's so goddamn fired. It's not even funny. It's crazy how much fired he is.
You know what? I will confess something.
He's fired in copious amounts.
I want to show you something. Hold on. No, you're going to like this.
Are you going to redeem yourself?
Okay, we got it here. I actually did buy a Cubs hat.
Tread carefully. I have a bad feeling about this.
I did buy a Cubs hat.
Tread carefully,
I
Jeff.
Did you like this thing? And here's the Cubs hat.
Jeff. Ah, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. You
Oh
piece of
my
shit.
god.
Oh, God. You're just so fired. It's incredible how fired this man is. Might as well burn the fucking bridge down now. It doesn't matter
Oh
anymore.
my god.
Jeff's never going to be fired. He's promoted.
I had this revelation, this amazing idea, and I was when was this? I think I was like 15 or 16. I'm like, Mom, take me to where did we go? I forget where we went. I think it was like Johnny Max or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the national thing or not. But I'm like, take me to this place because I have an awesome idea.
Let me see that. You made that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I couldn't even tell.
Bought a Cubs hat and bought, the letters SUK.
Yes, he did.
We just ironed them on there.
It's crazy how fired you are. It's in copious amounts of fired.
Wore it to school the next day and got a lot of laughs out of that.
I'm sure you did. You know what? You're not fired because of creativity. That's creative, and I have
One of the most creative things I've ever done, and I was very proud of myself.
I have to reward
Because I am
creativity.
not creative in the slightest.
That's pretty damn creative. I got to give it to you. Got to give it to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoy all the episodes. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And remember, you just got Daved in the face. So for Jeff Huffman, the human Adonis, the mound of muscle, the incredible fucking asshole that I call my friend even though he's a Cub hater, but that's okay because I hate his fucking cardinal face, so it doesn't really matter. We will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Peace!